Howdy, howdy everyone. Oops, forgot the mic. Howdy everyone. Happy Sunday. This is Konstantin and welcome to Inside Russia. I am reporting live from the very inside Russia, Moscow, the capital, about 20 kilometers, 15 miles from the Kremlin itself. I cannot be any closer to Russia than I am right now. This is Sunday. I'll try to make this stream as short as possible message-wise. I'm gonna give you food for thought today, and I hope that you read between the lines. Mods, would you please email me? Bob S., Robert Bates, Lorna, all saying 5x5, and this is good news, excellent news. And let me just make sure I am seeing myself. And I am seeing myself. And there is no chat for the first half, which is my message. And without further ado, let me begin. As you all know, on February 24th, 2022, Russia started attacking Ukraine. Russia started bombing Ukraine military facilities, and Russian soldiers, Russian tanks started rolling over Ukrainian land. Vladimir Putin addressed us and told us, the Russians, that Russia was forced to do that, and this operation is nothing but denazification and demilitarization of Ukraine. Ukraine apparently has been in trouble because there's a Nazification had been going on and militarization. So Russians came in to denazify and demilitarize. Okay. He also said that Russians are there to protect people of Donbass, and Russia under no circumstances is going to get Ukrainian land. That's fair enough. Well, perhaps not fair enough, but fair enough. And, for the next 80 days, things have been unfolding, and today is day number 80 of this event. And I start seeing very, very unusual, very disturbing, and very strange news from Ukraine. And I'm gonna quote a few things. The situation in Ukraine right now is that Russia, in the first days, occupied the city of Kherson. Kherson is the city of about 300,000 people at the very south of Ukraine that has land border with Crimea. So obviously Russian troops moved from Crimea into Kherson, and voila, Kherson has been under Russian Russian military has been in Kherson ever since. Now, the other parts of Ukraine, the story is a little different. They moved in as far as to Kiev, Mariupol, and then they withdrew back towards the Russian borders. Okay. Why? I don't know, but okay, that's the fact. But in the south of Russia, in the south of Ukraine, Russian troops are still there. And I did quite a few streams explaining what was happening there. Basically, I was very upset that in April, someone put up a Russian flag above administration building of, basically a mayorat of Kherson. What? We are not there for the land grab. That's what our president said, and he's a serious guy. He's not a liar, right? Well, I was hoping that was a mistake. I was hoping that There was a mistake done either by a civilian person from a new administration or by a military guy who was carried away, put up a Russian flag. Well, comes May 11th, and get this. One of the top managers of the new Kherson administration, and it's called Military Civil Administration of Kherson. I think the deputy of the top guy, his name is Kirill Strimousov, he announced that this administration of Kherson has intentions of addressing Vladimir Putin to ask to be accepted as a part of Russian Federation. What? Oof. At his opinion, this area, the province of Ukraine, can become part of Russia without conducting a referendum. Now, that's not legal according to the Russian law, but that's what the guy said. Okay, so at his opinion, this can happen without referendum. This can happen by a simple decree of Russian president. What? The Russian legislation says that a part of another country or another entity can also become a part of Russia by signing an international treaty. Basically, for Kherson province of Ukraine become part of Russia, Russia needs to sign an international treaty with Ukraine. Is this possible? I don't think so. Okay, that's the Russian law, and this guy in Kherson, he's Ukrainian, all right? And he's saying something very illegal according to the Russian legislation. The guy said it's possible, to go without referendum by simple decree because in 2014, this guy says that there is no need to conduct this referendum because in 2014 there was a Crimean referendum which was not taken well by the international community. So therefore there is no need to do the same thing with Kherson. Russian president can simply sign a decree and take Kherson as part of Russia. Now, this would be very illegal for Vladimir Putin to do. This guy is pushing Russian president to commit a crime. That is not good. This guy needs to be addressed. But this is what happened on May 11th. Now, why does Kherson want to become part of Russia, Kherson province? I have no clue. But apparently there were steps taken towards that direction. Since May 1st, the currency of Kherson province and Kherson itself has become Russian ruble. So they replaced Ukrainian currency hryvnia with Russian ruble. Why? One of the Russian senators was visiting Kherson in early May, and he said that Russia has come to Kherson region forever and there is no coming back. What? We are sitting in Russia, Russian citizens, voters, taxpayers, and we don't really know what's going on there, but then someone is making decisions for us, because this is our country, and they gotta come and ask us if we want Kherson to be part of our country, okay? No one has come out and asked. We don't want Kherson. Khersonians, stay in Ukraine. The Ukraine is your country. We don't need you here in Russia, okay? What the hell? Anyway, Press Secretary Dmitry Peskov contradicted the Russian senator, and he officially stated that to the journalists that the decision to address Russia to become Kherson to become part of Russia is up for the Ukrainian citizens, and the decision must be made on national referendum, on public referendum of Kherson province. This guy in Kherson, a part of this administration, new administration, is saying one thing. A Russian senator that visited Kherson saying another thing. The press secretary of Russian President Vladimir Putin is saying another thing. So there's three opinions, okay? And I'm confused. I'm confused. There is a fourth opinion of Russian senators of Russian Duma who think that the question of the fate of Kherson province must be decided by Kherson inhabitants, the locals, people who live in Kherson and Kherson region. This is the fourth opinion, okay? This is crazy. This is absolutely, I mean, it's tragic and it's comic at the same time. I want to address you. I want to address Kherson people, people of Ukrainian Kherson, Ukrainian province, and I want to address my message for today. My dear Ukrainian friends who live in Kherson and Kherson province, we do not need you here. We do not need you part of Russia. You stay where you are and you keep on living the way you're living. This probably is not so much aimed at the Kherson people, but to Kherson administration, okay? The second message is I want to address to you. My friends, we here in Russia, we don't really know what's going on outside of Russia, and the fate of Russia is being decided without us knowing. No one is asking us. No one is consulting us. We are the beneficiaries of this country. We're the taxpayers. We're the ones who say, we're the people decide. But we are kept in the dark. There are some people, and there are officials of different kind, they make statements that contradict one another, and they contradict our will of Russian taxpayers. So please understand that right now in my country there's chaos. Informational and other chaos. I hope you read between the lines. And my message to Vladimir Putin. Dear Vladimir Vladimirovich, you told us on February 24th that Russia is not to grab any of Ukraine's land. You told us that we Russians are helping Ukrainians. We are on a mission to denazify the country and to demilitarize it. No more. We're there to protect people of Donbass. Under any circumstances, we're not there to grab Ukraine's land. I am asking you to honor your promise to make the right decision for Russia, first of all, for Russia, and then for Ukraine. Do it for us, for the people who put you in the office, who voted for you at the last elections. Do it for us, please. Honor your words. We do not need a part of Ukraine become part of Russia. Russia is big enough, it's rich enough, it's self-sufficient. We don't need any part of Ukraine or any other country for that matter. Please, honor your word and make the right decision. We all know who makes decisions in this country. We all know who's the boss. Not those people who claim something. Not the Russian senators, and not even your press secretary. You are the one making decisions, so please make the right decision. Thank you very much. And this has been very uneasy stream. Very bold message, but hey, I'm seeing these things, but I can just sit still here, Thank you so much. I'm gonna turn on the comments, and before I go on, I would like to make a couple announcements. First of all, last stream that I was doing from my home on Friday evening for me, Friday afternoon for you. That stream was, I ended it by not acknowledging a few super chats, and I would like to correct this mistake. There were a few super chats from Michael Milkevitz, from Naina Veka, and Alan Medina. Thank you very much for your super chats on Friday. I really, really appreciate them. And thank you, my mods. I think it was Lorna who attracted my attention to the fact that I didn't acknowledge the super chats. This is my policy, I always acknowledge and I always thank. I'm very grateful for you sending me messages and sending me money in forms of super chats and super stickers. So thank you so much. And I also would like to say that me and Natasha, we enjoyed last night's stream so much. It was one of the best streams ever. Under my recent memory, we've decided that we are going to repeat that, keep on repeating every Saturday. Natasha enjoyed it very much. And there were quite a few comments in, after the stream. You can still see them, people saying something like, oh, how can you go out and have fun when tragic things happening in the neighboring country? Well, these streams are the only time that we have fun, I would say, because everything reminds me of the tragic events. And we try to stay sane. So if we offend anyone, please forgive us. We really had a lot of fun last night, and thank you for that, for being with us there. Also, another announcement. I bought another tea. I found really, really good tea. I'm drinking it right now, and it's Primo. I'll show it to you. I found a little store that very expensive, but it's worth it. It's tea from Sri Lanka, from Ceylon. Company called Mlesna, very, very known company. I paid an arm and a leg for this thing, but enjoying the tea very much. Hope it doesn't bother you too much, me gulping tea. There's a super chat from Reese Gray. Hello from Canada, Mr. Popular. Thank you, Reese. Russians don't seem to want to be conquerors. No, we don't. We don't. We have a fantastic and huge country, and most of our country is not developed. We don't need any more. We just need to keep what's ours, and that's it. They seem to want to live their lives in peace like most other people in the world. Do Russian citizens even want Kherson? Reese, I have answered this question. No, we do not want Kherson. Khersonians, please stay within Ukraine where you belong, okay? Why are you trying to make attempts? Well, I hope you read between the lines. I think you understand why, okay? I don't think that many Khersonians are... I won't go there. But thank you so much. Donna Olson. Hello from Russia. From Russia with love to... what's this? Los Angeles. Beverly Hills. There you go. I'm getting old. I start losing memory. If a session referendum is carried out, the results will be manipulated. Well, Donna, thank you so much for reading between the lines and understanding the truth. But the thing is, why they even need to get to referendum? No, do not go to referendum. Stay in Ukraine. Stay out of Russia. We don't want you in Russia. Plain and simple message. Yes, yes, Donna, it's excellent message. And you know what? Thank you so much. And thanks for the super chat. And thanks for reading between the lines. And I hope you got my answer. Whew. Lloyd Brummer. Was nice seeing you and your wife last night. Thank you so much. It was incredible. It was such a break from regular routine. Although there were some very sad moments in the beginning of the stream when I was showing you certain things. Overall, it was good. It was good. And you know what? It's just not my reaction on those things. A lot of Russians react the same way I do, and that really gives me hope for my country, because I'm not alone. Okay, I'm not a majority. I am in the minority, but still, there are people. Did I say hi to mods? Mommy, Robert, Lorna, Julie. Is Bob here? Bob, there you go. We have a new sponsor, Debbie Furton. Welcome to Inside Russia. Thank you very much, Debbie. There is a live stream for sponsors only next Friday around, I would say 3 p.m., 2 p.m., something like that. I held a live stream a few days ago and it was a success. Everyone liked it. There will be much fewer people, so therefore everyone will get to answer the question and I will get to answer every single question. Christine Barrett, allowing yourself to be happy and feel joy helps the world. Soul the energy, loved your walking tour. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kristen. You know, I really wish, I hope that it helps the world. It certainly helped me. It's kind of crazy. It's, you know, little things that keep me sane, more or less. Because everything else is like pressure. When you're in Russia these days, you're under pressure. At least I am under pressure. It's like there's a weight on my shoulders. I was in Uzbekistan. I was much happier. Okay, it was much lighter for me. I came back to Russia and immediately, boom, just like that. The weight is back on. It's difficult. And doing walking tours like that, very therapeutic in terms of, it just gives my mind a break. Okay. I laugh a little bit. That's also good. Natasha liked what we had yesterday very much and she wants to continue. Next stream we will do from Rostov. There will be no stream on Saturday, but perhaps on Sunday we will do a walking tour of the waterfront in Rostov, but this time I will be with Natasha and we'll, you know, make something special for you. We will try come out with something interesting. Dirk Misler is here. The usual suspects. I see so many people and so many comments. Thank you and welcome. Please, if you want me to read your comment and notice it and answer possibly, then please put it in caps. Of it. I'm gonna pin up your message. the hi message. And I'm gonna take a sip. Bob Haltzman, hello from St. Louis. On a lighter note, there's been a controversial grab of washing machines. Has anyone in Russia addressed this? Not really sure what you mean, Bob. If it's, I think I have pretty good idea, but just like give me a Vogue message, okay, so I can read. Reading howdy everyone. I'm reading hello and hellos and things. Consume honey. Don't people know that life goes on? Why can't Constantine come on, give me a break, people? Consume honey and all others. You know, I wonder sometimes. I don't really get mad about that. No, because people, all kinds of people, have different opinions, and they share. Well, at least they respect enough. Respect me enough to share their opinions. Okay, I take that. But I don't understand, honestly don't understand one thing. Out of all people in Russia, they should not be aiming me at all with like bad comments and stuff like that. Because I am one of the very few people who actually stand up and saying something publicly, okay? Trying to change situation or just making the whole thing better. And yet, they aim me as their goal and they start bombarding me with nasty comments and things like that. So that's just, I don't understand. Canary Islands, wow. I heard it's close to paradise, you know. Enver Alam, thank you so much for super sticker. Much appreciated, thank you. Charles, there's something calming watching you take a sip of tea from time to time. Big and bold message. Honestly, I'm a little, well, much scared myself for this message. But hey, I'll take another sip. It's calming for me too. This tea is good, good, good. I finally found somewhat decent, well, actually very good tea here in Russia. Found a spot. Yarn Prepper says, we strained Pinball's fertilizer tea today. Something I probably have to look up. Frank in Texas is here. Hello. Kristen, admire courage. Thank you so much. This, I don't know if it's courage. I think it's something else. It's not courage. I'm actually pretty afraid. Edna, we know it's not you. It's the people in the big house down the street. Yep. Peter Sky, I really like your channel. Greetings from Leipzig in East Germany. Thank you, Peter. Great to have you here. Welcome. Thank you. There is a super chat from Vidian's Sodality. You are a serial super chatter. Thank you so much for the super chat. There's no message, but that message is powerful enough. $10 is a very strong message. Thank you. James Houston just joined the sponsorship. Welcome to Inside Russia, James. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Robert Holland, and Liverpool won the FA Cup. Well, congratulations to Liverpool. Not a huge fan of the Premier Leagues and English clubs, but well aware what Liverpool is. My home team, Rassilmash, Rostov, Football Club Rostov, in the Champions League, kicked butt of Manchester United back in 2015, 2014 perhaps. That was quite a year. 2016, that was quite a year. PL Demery Gray, when you were a kid, how did the schools cover the pre-Soviet history of your area? It's a very complicated question. I cannot answer it like in one sentence. Everyone knew there was a Tsar, and everyone knew, they taught us in school, the Tsar was bad. It was exploiting people, no freedom. The Bolsheviks, the communists came and liberated everyone. And when I told it to my grandmas, well, I had two grandmas, and they were Cossacks, and their parents, one of my grandma's parents were killed, and second grandma, everything was taken away from them, and they were sent far east of Russia. When I told them that what I was taught in school, they at the same time, and they, at the age of 7 years, I learned what the communists were from my grandmothers, who I loved very much. Gaby Hyman, Gaby, $5, thank you so much. Here's the money to get you to sing. No. Because once I start singing, you gotta pay me a lot to make me stop. So I'm saving you money, but thanks. I'd rather use it for coffee or something like that. Look, I hope you're well. I know that you're diagnosed with CV. Let us know how you're doing. Definitely will include you in the prayer today. Jean de Jean, €20. Constantine, why did the West NATO fail so badly at convincing Russia that it never had no offensive intentions in Russia's eyes? Very complicated question. Very complicated. Again, I cannot answer it in one simple question. One simple sentence. And the thing is, my opinion, I'm not an expert on this. My opinion is not true, okay? I think that the West did not think that Russia was serious in the threats. I think that the West never thought that Russia would go that far, because going that far is shooting itself in both legs. Both feet. And, in the West, the politicians and the people thought that the Russians actually, people full of common sense, and it turned out to be a little different, But then again, that's a very complicated question. Thanks for 20 euros. I don't even know if I can make a separate video on that, because it's just, I'm afraid that I could be wrong, okay? There were many sides in these negotiations. There were so many people involved, and even on the Russian side, there were rumors of different things. So the truth is out there. Nancy Darling, thank you for $10. Excellent informative message. Thank you from Fort Wayne, Indiana. Thank you. Lorna, yeah, Pinballsford. Why are we even talking about this stuff here? Funny. Kristen, making lemonade out of lemons. Judy Moore, I'm praying for you and your family to make the right choices. Judy, oh, we're trying to make right choices. Me and Natasha, trust me, this is a very interesting time we're living on. It used to be, I thought that the life was so complicated. I thought that the life was full of decisions, very important decisions about job and money and, parenting and things like that. And now, when I look back, all those decisions, they seem such a child's play compared to what kind of decisions we have to make nowadays, Thank you so much. Hello from Bob S. No singing, please. Okay, will do. Christian Einhorn, what about the Mensheviks? The Mensheviks their role was downplayed a great deal. The Mensheviks were considered that they helped the Bolsheviks, but then their roads parted with the Bolsheviks. In reality, all the Mensheviks were shot to death. Bolsheviks executed everyone. They hated competition. Eseri, Mensheviks, anarchists, all were just executed by Bolsheviks. They were bloodthirsty mongers, Ugh. Watching your work every day. Thank you, Roger and Barbara in Western Canada. Thank you, Roger and Barbara. Much appreciated. Thank you. My effective first time on live stream. Been praying for you and for you, with you and for you. In God we only one family. That's pray and receive grace to persevere. Don't know what this word is, but I get the message. Thank you so much. Roger Langmaid, $20 Canadian. Thank you so much, Roger. This is a very strong message from Canada. Hammermakers. Hello, boss. I'm not the boss. We all know who the boss is after yesterday. Yeah, the boss is sleeping right there in the room next door. James Rose, lots of issues involved when it comes to wanting Kherson. Economic mostly. You see, if Russia gets Kherson, that's against all international rules. This is just not right. Not right. From the perspective of a human being, it's not right. It's a strong guy comes to a weak neighbor and just grabs something. I mean, what the hell? Economic reasons or whatever other reasons, it just doesn't matter. Tilumbus, hello from Düsseldorf, Germany. Hi there, welcome. Need crystal balls to see future. That's true. Definitely, I need crystal balls because I was telling you the future one thing, before the 24th, and then everything turned out to be so different. Couple super chats. Boquist Peterson, thank you so much. Hello from Denmark. Great, brave and good. Thank you. Be safe. Thank you. We like Russians, just not the, If you and your family need safety, Denmark will help and support. Thank you so much. You never know these days. Thank you. Thanks for the real Russia info. Bokvist Peterson, Denmark. Thank you so much. Thanks for the message. That's priceless. And thanks for the money. Very appreciated too. And Andrew Baker, 10 pounds. Thank you so much. I like the cartoon like this. This is what I'm doing every day. I'm flying forward. 80 days. 80 days, my gosh. 80 days. Like 85 streams. 75 streams. I think I missed like 5 streams. On Saturday there will be the sixth one to miss. But I overslept one stream. Love from France, MS. Hi there. Discussing with Natasha yesterday, we miss going to Paris. Paris is such a wonderful place. Used to go for like a few days for a weekend. William Blanchett, best wishes, better future. Thank you so much, likewise. Garth McKill, thank you so much. Kind of you to bring it to the attention of your president. He won't be happy to hear people are trying to steal land behind his back. Hey, he said there would be no land stealing. He's gonna get real mad when he learns the truth that someone is trying to frame him, okay? Because if there's a land grab, that he's framed, right? Thanks for the message and thanks for the super chat. Pennsylvania, USA. Consume honey. Constantine, are you sleeping better? Not really. Not really. Just my schedule is going bonanza. Losing, this chaos in Russia in terms of economy, it's getting so bad. I'm seeing my message tomorrow will be the signs of the tsunami, this huge economic tsunami that I'm seeing right now. The tsunami is here, okay? And Russian economy is already in turmoil. Russian politics, forget about it. And same thing, my sleep, my schedule, down the drain. April Tracy, Maine is here. Constantine, it made it to the 90s this weekend. It was comfortable in Moscow, like high 60s perhaps. It was nuts, but it's been hot summers now for several years. Natasha wouldn't have to worry about a cold nose here. You see, April, I think a perfect living in the United States would be 9 months of Florida and 3 months of Maine, okay? Because it's not summers that we worry about, that Natasha worries about, it's the winters. And we all know how the winters are in Maine, a nor'easter starts blowing, woohoo! Been there, done that before. '90s, pretty hot. Klingon Princess is here, hello. Ultra Sassy Becca, Guillermo Ortiz. Come to Wisconsin. Wisconsin is also pretty cold in the winter. Peace from upstate New York. Tallulah 3276. One of the places I always wanted to visit was Lake Placid, the site of 1980 Olympics, Winter Olympics. And by the way, my friends, my best friends, that the ones that were at my wedding in the video, they graduated from Hartwick College in Oneonta, upstate New York. So it's a place I know very well, Oneonta. It's been in my life quite a few times, I heard it. Robert, yeah, you're right. Nothing better than a good nor'easter that blows for 24 hours straight, and you get outside the following morning and you can't find your car because it's snowed in completely, you know. Andrea Carvato, come to Italy. I'd love to. The best coffee, best food is in Italy. Firefly Farm, hi. Come to Arizona in the winter. 95 forecast for here in North Carolina this week. Can't get warm from here. Can't get there from here. That's true. Linda, have you ever visited London? Yes, enjoyed it very much. One of my most favorite cities. I have a lot of favorite cities. London, Rome, Paris. London was fantastic. I stayed in Marylebone. I actually took place in this annual contest in London College of Art or something like that. It's located in Marylebone. And I actually won. I was awarded like second, third places. My pictures back in 2012. That happened in July, and they were on exhibition in July in the. I'm pretty sure it's like something like London College of Art or London School of Art. My friend who lives in London, he submitted the photos for me. Helped me out a little bit. We stayed in the Landmark of London, fantastic hotel right next to Baker Street and a train station. And Regent's Park was one of my favorite places. Just so fantastically great place. Perhaps Royal College of Art, yes. They do, like, if they're located in Marylebone, they do annual arts, like photography art exhibition contest. And I actually, I was awarded the prize places in, I think it was 2012, yeah. This is Todd in Atlanta, USA. Constantine, please listen to Steve Wonder's song, Love's in Need of Love Today. Will do. Stephen Sloss, come to Edinburgh, Scotland, you will love it. One day I will come, and the first thing I would do, I'll have a scotch. Single malt, good stuff, you know. Buzz Salmon, hope you're well. Martin, I don't want to drive in the UK. Me neither. It seems very strange, very unusual, you know. Easy to get into an accident. Wild wolf pack. I hear a lot of Russians say that they are apolitical to avoid answering questions of the event. Any thoughts on this and why? Of course, that's true. And why? Because they simply are afraid. because Russia is not the safest place for for anyone to share your thoughts, their thoughts. Very simple. If they are in the minority, they don't want to be labeled as the enemies, the traitors. They're afraid. Firefly Farm, do you like hard cider? Only if it's homemade, because, that's the only way. Alberto Girardi, what is the mood in Moscow these days? Very sad. Very sad, very heavy, very, how do I say that? Not fun, not joy. Just, everyone, it seems like everyone is walking around with weight on his or her shoulders. That's what the mood is in Russia. Zangiv is here. Vasily, привет. Maria, thank you so much for walk around Moscow. Please repeat the walk with your nice wife. I will do so, but not Moscow, Rostov, most likely perhaps other cities in the south, but not Moscow for a while. Linda, that makes two of us. Marylebone is one of your favorite areas of London. It's lovely. It's really lovely. Fantastic place. Boquist Peterson, what do you think of some things in Russia? I cannot answer this. I'd rather be safe than sorry. But Bo and everyone else, I am so glad that you read between the lines. You guys are awesome. You are so good at reading between the lines. Bob S, check time. 3 more minutes and we'll go into prayer. Fire. Mearsheimer. Who is Mearsheimer? Justin Jones. Do strawberries grow in Moscow? No, too cold. Do you have a garden? Not in Moscow, but in Rostov, a tiny one. Strawberries grow in Rostov, in the south of Russia, and we're going to Rostov soon, and we're still gonna hit the strawberry season. Although on a late side, but still, we're gonna get plenty of strawberries. Kenneth Martin, are you a good dancer? I am an excellent dancer, it's just I haven't really tried to dance yet. But I know I am. It's a joke. No, I'm not a good dancer. I watched your stream where you said you like to disco. Well, I just go out there and I do some moves, but I'm not a good dancer. I don't dance. Zangiv says, got the tooth removed. Totally. What, did you get into a fight and someone knocked your tooth out? Now got stitches. Well, that's a bummer. Buys all time must be really tiring to constantly talk and read between the lines. And you can also see me sometimes picking the right words to say, okay? It's not just tiring, it's difficult. It's freaking difficult, okay? Red Bertie, the champion, thank you so much. Okay, 56 minutes. Krolova, prayer from Poland. Thank you so much. You warm in my heart. Every time I hear a message or read a message from a Polish person, really warms my heart. Thank you so much. Zanith 50, thank you so much. Konstantin, hey, try to keep me safe. Konstantin for president. They don't like competition. All their competition is dead, one way or another, you know, so. Hello from Sweden. I would like to ask everyone to watch the time, and it's time to pray. Believers, non-believers alike, Christians, Buddhists, Muslims, everyone, please join me in prayer. Join me in sending good wishes to people. If you don't want to call it a prayer, don't. If you don't, just you know, it's a good wish to everyone. Okay. If you call yourself non-believer, as long as you have heart, you have some love in your heart, and that's good enough for us, for me. And if you don't believe in God, that's okay. He believes in you. That's what's most important. Prayer, and let's do it. Dear God, thank you so much. Thank you for giving us this wonderful Sunday. Thank you for putting food on our tables. Thank you for putting roofs over our heads and surrounding us with good people, family, loved ones, friends, colleagues. Thank you. Please help to stop blood in Ukraine, bloodshed in Ukraine. Please help to stop conflict, the fighting, people dying. People, please stop the death so it's no more. Please open the hearts of people who make decisions about whether to continue to stop the bloodshed in Ukraine. Please open their minds, fill it with common sense, open their hearts and fill it with love, mercy, compassion, and soften their hearts and open their eyes, please. Please send angels with sharp swords to help my country to get rid of demons that have hijacked it, and have angels run my country so it shines and becomes a good neighbor back. Please help everyone who's helping people in Ukraine with different kind of help, either doing some relief work in Ukraine on the ground, or in Europe helping refugees, or simply praying, sending good wishes. Help everyone. Help everyone in this stream. Answer their prayers. Grant their wishes. Help all those people who don't have food right now, are hungry. Please give them food, and the ones who don't have shelter, give them shelter, please. Help raise our children that way, that they make this world a better place and don't fight with one another, but have friendship and love for one another. I would like to mention a few people. They reached out to me and they asked me to mention their names during our prayers. And they are, some of them I put on the list myself, because I have a feeling that they need to be on the list. They are Kim McKay, Shay, Rafaela Fromm and her daughter Anna, William Schaffner, Elena, Natasha, Jake, Michael, Oля, Dasha, Sky and Bonnie, Rebecca, Melissa, Buzz, Anne, Jean-Paul, Paula, Jane, Michael Milkevich's mom, Marlene, Mikhail's family, Dimitrius, Kieran, Maddie, Sharon, Narnian Lady, Brentley, Susan S., Sabrina Fell, Firefly Farm, Son, Moby Bay 1, Skipper 09, Mommy and her husband. Dear God, thank you very much. Please help these people on the list, grant their prayers, and make their wishes come true. Thank you so much. Amen. My friends, thanks for joining today. Thanks for a wonderful stream. It's been great. It was great yesterday too. As usual, messages every single day at this time of day. And tomorrow I'm gonna make a message on what I am seeing around me now. And I did a deliberate attempt to look around and film. I invited a buddy of mine from Australia, Russell, the host of Traveling with Russell channel, and we actually went to a couple shopping malls here in Moscow and we looked around and we filmed a lot. And tomorrow I'm going to tell you in a live stream what I saw and how I interpreted. Thank you so much. And I would like to say that you are awesome and you rock. Please keep on coming back for more. Goodbye and good night, everyone.